Today on Orbital Dispatch, tonight's eclipse could blind you. Here's how to watch it safely. We will break down what happened and why it matters. Tonight, up to 95% of the sun disappears over the UK, and that remaining 5% is still enough to permanently blind you. Here's exactly what you need to know before you step outside. This is Orbital Dispatch. I want to keep this short and genuinely useful, because the eclipse begins at around 6 minutes past 6 this evening. BST, and every minute counts. Let's start with what matters most. Looking at the sun without correct protection. During a partial solar eclipse can cause solar retinopathy, damage to the macula, which is the central part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision. The symptoms don't always appear immediately. You might feel completely fine during the eclipse and only notice something's wrong hours later. A blind spot, a grey smudge in the center of your vision, distorted lines, altered color perception. And here's the part most people don't know. There's no proven treatment that reverses that kind of retinal injury. Prevention isn't a precaution. It's the only option you've got. So let's talk about how you actually watch this safely. The only glasses that are safe to use are those meeting the ISO 12312-2 standard. Specifically, ISO 12312-2015. That's the international safety standard for solar viewers, and it's recommended explicitly by the UK Health Security Agency. If you've got a pair of Eclipse glasses, check the packaging for that number before you use them tonight. Worth pausing on this, though. Seeing that number printed on a packet is not proof the product is genuine. The American Astronomical Society has warned that manufacturers can make false compliance claims. If your glasses came from a reputable supplier, a science museum, or a well-known optician, you're likely fine. Not sure where they came from? Don't risk it. And if you're thinking about using regular sunglasses instead, please don't. I know it feels like a reasonable substitute. It isn't. Standard sunglasses have nowhere near the UV filtration needed for looking directly at the sun. The Royal Museums Greenwich are clear on this. Regular sunglasses are not safe for solar viewing, full stop. Before we move on, if you're reusing a pair from a previous eclipse, check the lenses carefully. Scratched, creased, or showing any sign of damage? Don't use them. Compromised lenses aren't safe lenses. No glasses. There's a brilliantly simple solution that works perfectly. Make a pinhole projector. Take a piece of card. Make a small hole in it with a pin or pencil. Then stand with your back to the sun and hold the card so it projects an image of the sun onto a second sheet of paper in front of you. You're not looking at the sun at all. You're looking at its image on paper. Completely safe, requires nothing special, and you'll still see the eclipse happening in real time. That method has been used for centuries. It holds up. For anyone planning to use a camera, telescope, or binoculars, solar filters must be fitted to the front of the optics, not the eyepiece end. Eyepiece filters can crack from concentrated sunlight before you even realize what's happening. Front-mounted, purpose-built solar filters only. Now, the timings. Across the UK, the eclipse begins somewhere between around 8 and 18 minutes past 6. This evening, BST. Maximum coverage, that 95% figure, arrives between roughly 5 past 7 and 16 minutes past 7. By 8 to 10 past 8, it's over. Those in Plymouth and the southwest will see the higher end of coverage. Wherever you are, you've got about a 2-hour window, with the most dramatic phase around 7 o'clock. Can't get hold of glasses or a piece of card? The Royal Observatory Greenwich is running a live stream. Links in the description. Completely safe, and the commentary is excellent. This is one of the most spectacular things visible from the UK in years, and I genuinely want you to see it safely. Correct glasses meeting, ISO 12312-2, a pinhole projector, or the live stream, 3 options, all of them good. Did you manage to catch it tonight? Drop a comment and let us know where you watched from. More on solar events and UK sky watching is in the playlist linked on screen now. And if this is your kind of thing, subscribing means you won't miss the next one. Main takeaway: the evidence is still evolving. Subscribe to Orbital Dispatch.